People, it's your boy Motivational Mike, founder and CEO of Discover Greatness. And listen, people, man, I'm so excited. I've really been researching this full potential, take charge of your life, and I have some great notes that I want to share with you. My mentor in my in my mind, Brian Tracy is a beast, and he's really been helping me, man. This is really because I motivate people, with videos, but I really want to break it down, man. I want to help people get to the root of, why they seem like they can't go any further, or why they feel like they're not succeeding. And it's deeper than what people think, man. And I think you have to actually, sometimes you really just gotta tell yourself that I'm responsible for my life, and what do I have to do to take charge of it. So that's why I'm here to help you get back on track with the career, with life, because nobody cares more about your life than you. So let's get into these notes. He talks about you need to become a skilled thinker if you seriously desire to fulfill your potential. And part of being a skilled thinker is to objectively analyze any mental blocks or excuses that you have that may be holding you back, and that you may be using as reason to not making progress. And those excuses could be things we use. I've even used them before. I'm too young, I'm too old, I don't have any money, I don't have enough education, I have too many bills, I'm not ready yet, I can't do it. All these excuses we make. You gotta understand, excuses is a sickness. And there is a direct relationship between how much responsibility you accept in any area in your life and how much control you feel you have. And understand, a lack of control and a lack of freedom leads to negative emotions. Negative emotions are the single sole greatest cause of unhappiness, underachievement, and failure in life. Negative emotions, understand, negative emotions make us physically and mentally ill. They ruin relationships, they harm careers, they cast a shadow over everything we do. Right? Eliminate negative emotions if you aspire to great achievement. Negative emotions could be that one cause. If you're trying to get promoted or something, if you have anger against a person, that can stop, that can block you. And then you talk about, things blocking your blessing. That anger can't do it. Believe me, we all been there. Peace of mind, mental, all right, is the highest human good. And it only exists in the absence of negative emotions. Now understand, we're not saying you can't, get mad. We all been through it, but I'm saying we just can't hold grudges. And understand, no one was born with negative emotions. Everything was learned. It was practiced and it was reinforced. So it was learned from an experience or something like that. But in order to move forward in your life and your spirituality, you can't live with anger. And then what are negative emotions? Negative emotions are fear, anxiety, anger, rage, sorrow, frustration, and disappointment. The question Brian Tracy said, have you ever been angry? I was like, man, this joke is so deep. Have you ever been angry? Of course you have. And how did you feel when you were angry? Feel like a huge black blanket over your mind. You were so frustrated, you couldn't concentrate. You talked with frustration, and you were furious. And the longer your anger goes on, it becomes like a fire burning out of control. Like, you just get hot when you angry, man. A lot of people, that anger is a release, and it robs you though. Anger robs you of sleep, friends, employment, and it causes irrational behaviors. We all been there, man. Like, we are really like, whoa. But you have to get rid of that negative emotion, man. And what are the four? There is more, but here's the four causes he gives us is There are four causes of anger, and the four causes are, one of them is justification. Like, why are you entitled to this anger? I I'm tired. I have a reason. I can justify why I'm angry because, something happened in my life. Somebody wasn't there, so I can justify why I'm angry. All right, so there's justification that has to go. Is identification, taking things personally. And you can only become angry about something to the degree to which you can personally identify with the situation and see it has somehow negatively affected you or harmed you in some way. So somebody said somebody did something and you took it to the point where, man, look, I took that personal, and sometimes that person may don't come back and apologize, but to release the anger, just tell them, like, man, you said something, I didn't really agree with that, and that's gonna release you because the person probably already forgot about it. They ain't even thinking about it no more. But you're taking it personally. You're angry. So to release that anger, just talk to them. Another cause of anger is lack of consideration. When we feel people have not given us our just due, or people are not putting respect on our name. Maybe you did something for somebody, and they didn't say thank you. I'm just giving examples. Or they didn't say thank you, and he's like, man, I did that. They didn't even really give me a approval. Or you did something in your job, or you thought you was gonna get an award and you did. That can bring anger. And the last one, I think the last one is huge. Is blame. I'm blaming this person for how I feel, or I was hurt. But we have to refuse to blame anyone or anything for our negative emotions. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand that we are responsible. I am responsible puts you back in charge. Saying that to say I am responsible. I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for my job. I am responsible for my family. I am responsible for my kids. Put yourself back in front, man. Stop letting people devalue who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that we say I am, but I am is this is your life. And I said in one of my previous videos. This is not a rehearsal, man. We can't get this life back. We only have this time, this moment that God has given us to succeed. So let's go, man. Put yourself back in charge. The fact of the matter is, you are responsible. Whatever difficulty or problem you have had as an adult, most of the causes, just saying most, not all the time, but most of the causes you got yourself into. And I know there's plenty of times where I try to blame somebody or put some, but no, I was responsible. You were free to choose, and I was free to choose. You should have not been doing it, but you went on ahead anyway. And we all been there. So you are completely responsible for the consequences of your decisions. Understand, we become what we teach. All right, so we are responsible for what we put in our minds. And I never could understand that. Like my dad said, be careful what you listen to, and I was like, man, that ain't affecting me, and I could listen to that. But that is true, man. Whatever you put in your mind that day or that night or whatever, that it will continuously drive different emotions on people. That gospel music is like one of my favorite genres, because it just puts you back in a state of like, it just motivates me, man. It puts me back in a state of winning and desiring success and living up to my full potential. So understand, man, like you are completely responsible for your consequences and your decisions. You become what you teach. The turning point of talking about this is, what are you going to do about it, man? Like, you are responsible for your life. You are responsible for your actions. And the turning point, the key point is to move on to your full potential and take control of your life is, what are you going to do about it? So, I didn't expect this to be that long, man. I probably posted half of it on Facebook. I don't know. I might do the full thing, because people need to know this. People need to hear this. And along with, your not only your life, but your spiritual walk with God, or whoever, whatever religion. I'm not even going that route. But whatever it is, man, get your life back on track. Understand that you are responsible, and to live out your full potential and take charge, you have to get rid of and cease negatively or negative emotions, man. So I love you guys. This is Mike Rice, founder and CEO. Founder and CEO. Excuse me, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Founder and CEO of Discover Greatness, man. Helping people reach their full potential through spiritual, inspirational, and physical development. So I'm gonna keep these videos going. I love you guys. I'm gonna keep giving you tips, strategies, and techniques, man, that not only are gonna help you in life, but it's gonna get you through whatever you're going through, man. So it's your boy. If you really want more, training and more help, I said you can't always get you can't get this stuff just through me making videos. Definitely go to my website, DiscoverGreatnessGlobal.com, and sign up for my coaching training, where I can dissect and we can talk one-on-one about you taking charge over your life. I love you guys.